Hello everyone. Today we will start with the content of letter writing. Today we will see that what is the format of a letter and what are the main or important things that we should take care of while writing a letter. So let's start with letter, that what exactly a letter is. A letter is a written message conveyed from one person to another. So whenever you want to convey your message, you in earlier days, because there was no other means of communication, so we used to write letters. Nowadays there are different modes of communication. There are concepts of e-letter as well. We write mails, right? We use other formats or other forms of communication, but in earlier days there was only one way through which we can communicate. So letter was the best way to pass or to convey message to some other person. So when we talk about letters, letters can be categorized into two categories, formal and informal. So first of all, let's understand about formal letter. A formal letter is written for professional purpose. So it is written actually to those people whom you don't know very well and to whom you want to connect or to whom you want to communicate formally, and it follows a specific pattern, right? So there is a specific way, there is a specific format which you should follow while writing a formal letter. These types of letters are written to editor, principal, postmaster, etc. So all these kind of professional letter or business purpose letter comes under the formal letter category. Next one is the informal letter, which is written to family, friends, and relatives, and it does not follow a specific pattern. So whenever you want to write a letter to your friend, you want to write a letter to your uncle, your aunt, your sister, your mother, so there we follow the informal letter format, and because it is informal, that is why it does not follow a specific pattern. So we make use of informal language while writing these kind of letters. So letters written to your mother or father, your friends, your uncle or aunt, brother or sister, etc., to any of your family member is actually, or to any of your relatives or friends, comes under the category of informal letter. So let's understand first of all that what actually is the format of a formal letter. One thing over here you need to understand, that whenever we are writing a formal letter, we have to be very precise. We cannot go in detail, we have to talk to the point, and we should try to be as specific as possible, because we are writing it for business purpose or for professional use. So what are the few things that we should take care of while writing a formal letter? That the very first thing is, you should not forget to mention the sender's address, whom who is sending the address of that person, then the date, receiver's name or designation, right? Either you can mention the name of the person to whom you want to send to, or you can mention the designation if you're not aware of the name. Receiver's address to whom you want to send. Subject. Subject is very important over here, because subject actually specifies that how important your letter is. So whether a person will go through your letter, because when you are writing a formal or a business letter, it means it is going to someone who is not always ready to read all kind of letters or all kind of messages that they receive. So your subject actually, so your subject statement should be actually very eye catching. It should attract the reader, and it should force the readers to go through your letter to understand that what exactly the content or the letter is all about. Then the next thing is salutation. What is salutation? That I will let you know. And then the body, and at last comes the subscription and the signature. So let's understand how to write a letter. So first of all, I have written the address. This is a sender's address. Then I have mentioned the date. Please check the format of the date. I have written the date, month, and year. Then receiver's designation. The editor is the receiver's designation, and then the address. And then comes the subject line, right? Campaign against animal cruelty. Then comes the salutation. This is a salutation. Dear sir, right? Or you can write, dear Mr., if you know the name, dear Mr. So and so, or dear Mrs. So and so. Then your body, like for example, I have started it because it's a professional letter, formal letter, so you have to be very specific and very particular. Your language should be formal. So I've started it like this, that this is with reference to the rising cases of animal cruelty in our country. I feel deeply hurt when I read newspaper reports about animal abuse in India. So this is only the starting or the beginning. You can continue on the basis of whatever content you want to provide. And then at the last, you have to mention the subscription and your signature. Yours sincerely is a subscription, right? And then your signature. So let's understand it again, that at first we are supposed to mention the sender's address, who is sending the letter, that person's address, then the date, then comes the receiver's designation and address, then the subject, then comes the salutation, and most important is the body. You have to be careful that while you are writing the statements, when you are detailing your letter, your statements should be proper and there should not be any grammatical mistake while writing, especially a formal letter or a business letter. So body is very important, and it's there's no hard and fast rule that what should be the length of the letter. It just depends upon the topic that you have taken or the problem that you are putting in front of someone. So whatever you feel like, you can take the length, but it should not be very lengthy. So because people generally don't have much time, so it should be short and precise. And then at last comes the subscription and signature. So this is a format. These are actually the 8 points which I have mentioned over here, which are very important for you to remember. And one more important thing, that whenever you are appearing for any kind of exam, if you even don't know about the content, what to write, or you are not able to write, make statements or frame sentences, then in that case, even if you will mention the format, you will mention these things, then also you are going to get some point out of it, right? So don't forget, even if you don't know how to write or what to write, please learn the format and at least mention the format while giving any exam. So that's all for today, friends. For more such videos, subscribe the channel and stay connected. Thank you.